You lie down. The room goes dark, and suddenly your brain turns on. Not slowly, not gently. It fires. The argument from 3 years ago. The thing you should have said. The email you forgot to send. The strange, spiraling fear that something is wrong even though nothing is wrong. You have been awake for 16 hours. Your body is exhausted, and yet your mind refuses to stop. Most people assume something is broken, but the real answer is far stranger. Your brain is not broken. It is doing exactly what it was built to do. And to understand why, you have to go back to a world where the dark was not just inconvenient, the dark was deadly. For most of human history, nighttime meant predators, rival groups, the unknown. When the sun went down, survival got harder. Neuroscientist Matthew Walker found something remarkable. The brain does not power down at the edge of sleep. It shifts into threat assessment mode. When the external world goes quiet, your brain pivots inward. It runs through everything unresolved, everything uncertain, everything it had no bandwidth to process while you were busy living. This is not anxiety. This is a feature. Researchers identified what they call the default mode network, a cluster of brain regions that activate specifically when nothing external demands your attention, and it does not simulate happy outcomes. It replays conflicts, rehearses threats, loops through what could go wrong. This is threat rehearsal. For your ancestors, it was survival training. 40,000 years ago, when the tribe went still, your brain had a narrow window. It flagged unresolved dangers. The person who seemed hostile, the territory that felt wrong. The one whose brain switched off completely at night missed those signals. The ones who lay awake running scenarios were still standing in the morning. You are descended from the warriors. Psychologist Broschott called this perseverative cognition. The brain extends threats into the future. It pre-lives the worst case so that if it arrives, you are ready. This is why the thought at 2 in the morning is never neutral. Your brain is not torturing you. It is trying to solve something. Here is what makes it worse. Fighting the thoughts makes them stronger. Daniel Wegner at Harvard called it the ironic process. When you tell yourself not to think about something, part of your brain monitors whether you are thinking about it. In checking, it reminds you. The instruction contains the content. Suppression fails every time. What works is the opposite. You write it down. Research in the Journal of Experimental Psychology found people who wrote a to-do list before bed fell asleep faster than those who did not. Offloading to paper signals to the brain that the threat is captured. Filed. No longer needs monitoring. Your brain loops because it does not trust itself to remember. Writing closes the loop. The deeper truth is this. Your brain is most honest with you in the dark. During the day you filter, you defer. The uncomfortable thoughts get pushed to the edge of awareness, not resolved. Then you lie down, the performance ends, and the mind audits the backlog. The late-night thoughts are not random. They are the things you were too busy to face. Researchers have also found elevated cortisol between 2 and 4 in the morning, a hormonal spike that evolved to prepare your ancestors for the most dangerous pre-dawn hours. The dread you feel at 3 a.m. is not just in your head. It has a chemical signature. Your body is running an ancient alarm. You are not imagining it. You are not weak. You are very, very old. When you understand this, something shifts. Not the thoughts, but how you hold them. You are not a broken person who cannot relax. You are a precisely built organism running a program that kept your entire lineage alive. Underneath every spiral is usually something true, something the noise of the day drowned out. The people who learned to listen, not to drown in it, woke up knowing something they had not known before. Tonight, when the room goes dark and the mind turns on, remember this. You are not failing at sleep. You are succeeding at being human. The switch that floods a room with light? Your ancestors never had it. But the mind that ignites in the dark? That is the oldest light there is. And it has been keeping your kind alive for a very long time.